Prince, talk to me, and only a couple weeks in, what's the feel like right now in this clubhouse?
It feels good. I think everybody came in shape. Everybody's healthy right now for the most part, and just trying to get ready for the season.
Prince, there's a lot of stars in the game, but people like yourself and Ken Griffey Jr. and Derek Jeter make the game fun. You put smiles on your face. You have a good time when you're on the field, and fans relate to that. Is that just part of your game or part of you?
A little of both, I think. Growing up, admiring guys like Derek Jeter and Ken Griffey Jr., seeing how they were, that kind of rubbed off on me. When you see someone smiling all the time, of course you're going to want to be like them, and, especially if they're good players like they are. So, yeah, I think seeing how they were, especially during batting practice, especially in a clubhouse, hanging out with everybody, laughing, that was just something I was like, if I ever get to the big leagues, I want to be like that. So that helped me out a lot.
Prince, there are guys that put up big numbers, but then there's also guys, and being a former GM of 15 years, that I look at, game on the line, that's the guy I want to play because that guy wants to be there and he just wants to win the game. And when you come to the plate, like Barry Bonds all those years, that's how I feel. Do you feel that way when you walk in that situation?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely trying to be positive when I go up to hit, and I try to imagine, how my teammates are going to run out on the field, and everybody's going to, I try to see the positive, and like you said, I just like being in that situation because, there's a lot more to gain if you, succeed than if you don't do it, then, you lost. But if you succeed in it, you're a hero for a day. So that's just, I don't mind that pressure.
Prince, on the business side of it, obviously, you said you want to stay in Milwaukee. The Brewers say they want you here. Scott Boras, a good friend of mine, also one of the most respected agents in the game. His history, though, is I like to take my guys to free agency because, you know what, they end up doing better doing it that way. Is that a philosophy that you're just going to go with, or is this your call?
Yeah, it's my call. Scott's going to give me all the information, out there possible. He's going to give me, both sides, whether, it be good or bad, and he's going to let me make my own decision. So, in the end, it's going to be my decision, but I'm just glad I have a guy like Scott to give me all the information possible.
Prince, we always talk about these situations, and you see guys like Joe in Minnesota and a lot of guys your age in this spot. How much of it is based on how you feel about not only this city but this team? Going out in the offseason, adding some more pitching, knowing that they're pushing further,
Well, I mean, I think that definitely has a lot to do with it, with a decision like that, because, it's not too often you have, a guy like Ryan Braun, and, for me and him to be together for a while, that'd be kind of cool. And, especially when you have a clubhouse like this where everybody gets along, there's no big egos, I guess. Everybody's cool. I mean, it's hard to find that. So, like I said, I'd love to be here as long as I can.